Okay, everybody, today we have the Galaxy S20 Ultra, and I did pick this up from eBay. I got it for about $270 shipped. I have 3 other older flagships coming in, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you follow me also on Instagram at kolotech383. So, why did I pick the S20 Ultra? First of all, I thought I was getting the Note. I didn't know there was a Note version of this, and I think that was the last Note with the 20s. That's funny they included that there, which is nice. They packaged it pretty good. It was good fulfillment. USB-C cable, you know how it goes. This is the 128 gigabyte storage version. I didn't think I needed the 512. It was way more expensive. I don't really think I needed to pay that price for that much space. This does have expandable SD storage, which I really do love. I haven't had that in such a long time with the iPhones. And messing with these older Galaxies, it's so nice to have USB-C on everything. And the camera is very interesting. This is supposed to be the one that has the autofocus issues. We'll get to that a little later. I thought it had a screen protector on it, but I guess I was wrong and just something felt weird about it. More on that a little later, but let's get to the first boot up. You guys always get to witness the first boot ups. And the last phone had some issues with the ultra wide camera. So with this one, I'm praying it doesn't have that same issue. And this is a 5G phone. I don't really go too crazy about the 5G. I still put it on LTE because it saves battery, and I never had an issue using LTE. You know how I do, I always try to not accept all the privacy notices. I just try to get by with what I can. 91% is interesting. That's very interesting. Not copying any data from this phone or the 24 Ultra. I'm just going to kind of set it up and give it a light test. I do like to do the thumb readers or the finger readers, both hands, and I have not done any facial recognition since I've started with the Galaxy phones. The thumbprint reader just seems to work the best, and that is a really cool stock wallpaper. I love how Galaxy does this. And another reason I wanted this phone is because it's the only phone I found that was 6.9 inches. I mean, that's not that much bigger than the 6.8, but I was very interested. I was like, why is this phone 6.9 inches at 1440p? And I think with this one, you only can choose 1440p at 60 or 1080p at 120 hertz, which I thought was really weird because this phone has, see, I had to go check the ultra wide immediately, and we're good. But like I was saying, all of these phones in this series have 12 gigs of RAM, and it is weird not having an S Pen. I really do miss the S Pen, but you see, I'm really working that camera to make sure everything's functional. And after some time, I did find out it did work. And you know, there's still something about these curved edges that I just still like it. And this went on forever. I tested every single camera function because I was so hurt when the Note 10 had that issue with the camera fail. You guys make sure you go back and watch that video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there were some camera issues, and I still might fix that. And then this is another reason why I got the phone, simply because of the display. I wanted to be able to reference what the older flagships look like with their vivid screen. And that's something that just changed today as I'm filming this video. The new update did come out for the S24 Ultra. And as you can see there, it's only 1440p in 60. And I just think that, again, is so weird. I don't know why they did that. Maybe they just couldn't figure it out. It is what it is. To me, Samsung 60 actually looks really, really good. I'm going to go on the record and say this. It does look better than the Apple 60s from what I've been seeing. And I've had all the Apple phones. And as far as the gaming goes, I'm not the hugest mobile gamer, but I do play my Asphalt 9 and 8 Plus. I really do love this game. This phone handled it. I got the backbone on it. Make sure you get you guys a backbone if you have any of these phones. There's also a lightning cable version as well. I'll put that in the description down there. But the backbones are a must-have for the Android phones. No promotion on that. But again, gaming, it handled it. I don't know if this is the Snapdragon or the Exynos. I really don't care. But it's really good. Now check this out. I'm going to shut up for a second. I'm not sure what's going on with that noise, but I do know with actual cameras, with autofocus, sometimes the internals make that noise. It's just odd that it's on a smartphone. And I didn't see, again, you guys are seeing here, look, that looks okay. It's focusing. And don't think you can get that close. Let's pull it out a little bit further. I mean, the autofocus is working. I'll test this further. I'm going to make another video like a day in my life or a real world test. But look at some of the photos. Here's the S20 Ultra ×1. Interesting. And you can tell how the focal lengths have changed over the years. The S24 Ultra something totally different, but both images look good. And I had to mess with that whole moon thing too. Here's the S20 Ultra, and I learned you got to start from 30 and then go to 100, because when I was trying from straight 100, it just wasn't working out. And I still think this is a really gimmicky, weird, cool, not necessary feature, because they're definitely using AI on this. Like there's no way they're making a mobile phone that can reach that far, and my cameras can't. I don't know. But the phone is gorgeous. Again, the 6.9 display. I'm going back and forth between the 60 hertz and the 120 hertz. Both look really good. And again, there's no way to keep fingerprints off of this phone. It's virtually impossible. And look at, guys, I knew there was something going on with the display. It's not a screen protector, but it's like a screen protector for shipping. That's really nice that that's on there. There were still scratches on the screen, so that's cool that they figured out how to put that on. Comparing it to the S24 Ultra, and this is before the Vivid update. Looks pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and throw this case on there. And I like the rubbery cases. It makes it easier for me to take it off, put it back on, because I'm always plugging things into the phone. And I'm doing a lot of testing right now. If you guys have a S20 Ultra, let me know in the comments, because this phone is really, really good. It almost reminds me of like a junior poor man. I don't want to say poor man's, but like a junior S24 Plus is just as big, has some of the features, not the AI features, and I really do miss the circle to search on that. Look, an Apple product popped up. Case has wireless charging, and the Apple charger does work. That's a really good charger, by the way. Picked up a SD card. This time I'm not going for the 512. I thought that was overkill for the last phone. If you notice, I do have my SIM card in this phone. This is my main daily driver as of the recording of this video, and I'm going to keep using it until I get the next older flagship. Something went wrong with the SD. I don't know what happened there, but it worked out, and that gave me an extra 233. That is more than enough for what I'm doing in test mode. Again, I'm going to go out and take some more video footage and see what this phone can really do, because I know you guys out there can't afford the S24 Ultra, the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and you're looking for something that is just as good. And I'm telling you, for me going back and forth with the S24 Ultra to this phone, even the Note 10, these Samsungs are damn good. I mean, I hated on them for the longest because I was an iPhone user, but these things are really, really good. I've officially put the iPhone away. It's locked away. I actually had to use it to do a little short, but I'm using the Droids for now. All 2024 is going to be Droid life. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the video. I'm trying to get this channel going. I got plenty of phones coming in. The more you subscribe, the more phones I'm going to buy. So peace, love, and light. I'm out. Again, make sure you follow me on IG. That will be Kolotech383. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.